Once upon a time, in a land rich with mountains and rivers, there lived a mighty king. His kingdom stretched as far as the eye could see. His armies were strong, his treasuries overflowing with gold and jewels. Yet, despite all his power, the king felt a strange emptiness inside a quiet question that would not leave him. What is the meaning of my life? Why am I truly here? He summoned the wisest scholars, the greatest poets, the most learned priests. Each came with books, with scrolls, with words flowing like rivers, but none could answer the king's question to his heart's satisfaction. Days turned into weeks. The king grew restless. How can it be, he thought, that I rule over a great kingdom, yet I cannot find the truth of my own soul? One evening, a minister approached him quietly. "My lord," he said, "there is one man. He lives far beyond the desert, at the edge of the world. They say he is no ordinary man, but a true sage, a knower of the deepest secrets." Without hesitation, the king ordered preparations for a great journey. "I will find this wise man," he declared, "and I will not return without the truth I seek." The road was long and harsh, burning sands underfoot, winds that howled like wild beasts, nights so cold that even the stars seemed to shiver. The king, used to the comforts of the palace, struggled, but his determination burned stronger than any hardship. Finally, after many weeks, he reached a small, humble hut on the edge of a cliff overlooking the endless sea. There, sitting under a withered tree, was the wise man. His robe was simple. His face was lined with years, but his eyes were as bright and deep as the ocean itself. The king knelt before him and said, "O wise one, I have crossed deserts and mountains to find you. Tell me, please, what is the purpose of my life? What is the truth of my existence?" The wise man smiled gently and said, "Rise, O king. I shall give you the answer you seek, but first, you must do something for me." "Anything," said the king. The wise man handed him a small spoon. In the spoon, there were a few drops of oil. "Walk through my home," he said, "and return to me. But be careful not to spill even a single drop." The king, confused but obedient. He stepped over rugs, glanced at the walls, moved past simple treasures. All the while, his eyes fixed on the trembling oil in the spoon. When he returned, the wise man asked, "Tell me, what did you see in my home?" The king hesitated. "I saw nothing," he admitted. "I was too focused on not spilling the oil." The wise man chuckled softly. "Then go again," he said, "but this time truly look around. See what is there." So the king went again. This time, he admired the beautiful carvings on the walls, the ancient books, the tiny plants growing bravely by the window. He saw the life, the simplicity, the soul of the place. When he returned, the wise man asked, "And how much oil remains in your spoon?" The king looked down. Only a few drops clung to the bottom. Most had spilled along the way. The wise man leaned forward and said quietly, "You see, great king, this is the secret of life, to live it fully, to see its beauty, its sorrow, its wonder, but without losing the essence of your soul. Focus only on yourself, and you will miss the world. Focus only on the world, and you will lose yourself. True wisdom lies in balance, in seeing, feeling." The king was silent. Something within him shifted, like a door opening to a room he had never dared to enter. He bowed low and said, "You have given me more than an answer. You have given me a way to live." The wise man smiled. "Go Rule wisely, live wisely, and remember, the oil and the journey both matter. The king returned to his kingdom with a heart lighter than it had been in years. He ruled, not with pride, but with humility. He listened more. He saw more. And though the world still offered him both challenges and glories, he carried the small spoon in his mind, always careful to keep the soul's essence safe while embracing the beauty of life around him. And thus, the king's name was remembered not for his conquests or riches, but for the wisdom with which he lived. Because true greatness is not in possessing the world. It is in not losing yourself as you walk through it.